Every man should get lean in 2026, and I don't care what you guys say. It is life-changing. It is not only a physical aspect that changes in your life, but it is the things that happen exterior? No. Every man should get lean in 2026, and here's the reason why. Clearly, you guys are not seeing any benefits in life. You're 30 plus pounds overweight. No one is attracted to you. You're not getting the opportunities that you want in life. Things are passing you by and you're lost. You don't feel like you're enough. And I'm not saying that being physically fit is gonna solve all your problems, but it's gonna have a much better effect on your quality of life in the long run. Think about it. What would it look like if you were an extra 30 pounds lighter? Would you feel better? Would your joints not hurt? Would you fit into your clothes a lot better? Would girls start to look your way? Would people start to treat you different when you walk into a room? These things dramatically change someone's life, and it's night and day. Not that it's gonna happen overnight, but it's clear. You're gonna notice when you start to prioritize your health, people are gonna start looking at you differently. And there's gonna be positive people and there's gonna be negative people. Believe me, I've been there. Family members, close friends, at times, they were like, oh, why you lifting weights? Why are you training so hard? That's so vain, or you're probably on steroids or something like that. And it's crazy, it just happened the other day. Some other dude jokingly said to my dad when he was talking to him, he's like, yo, this kid, he's jacked. He looks like he's on steroids or something. I'm like, I'm not. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't party, I don't do any of that. I keep my body well tuned with the right things. And sorry, I prioritize my health more than other people that rather go out and absolutely destroy themselves and obliterate their liver every Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Clearly, they're missing out on the bigger picture, and that is their quality of life. Stop living like a lion and start living like you're going to outlive the rest of the population, because clearly you know what the right thing is to do. And being lean is gonna get you there, because people, they like to see a man that has command presence. They like to see a man that has discipline. And it's not just showing up to the gym. Clearly, anybody can show up to the gym, but it's what you're doing in the process. You're building a stack of proof, pretty much. You're building just that grit and that fortitude in your mind, that even though you had a hard day at work, even though everything could be going wrong in life, if you still showed up to the gym, if you showed up and got whatever you set out to do at the beginning of the day done, you are one hell of a man. You're doing stuff that the average man won't do. Society today loves to seek comfort. Every chance they get, whether it's to order something on Uber Eats or watch a Netflix series, clearly they don't want to do anything else but relax and chill. Take it easy, because life is so hard. I work my 9-to-5 job, and my boss gave me a little bit of a stern talking to today, and I just don't feel great, and I didn't get any matches on Tinder or Bumble. Really, bro? Is it really that bad? Every day above ground is a great day. You're fixated on these small little things in your life and thinking that you have it so bad. There are people in Africa that are dying, being killed because of their beliefs in God, or even people out here in, say, America, that are homeless, that have been in a significant car crash or experienced a, I don't even know, what do you want to say, like a traumatic event, that are dealing with a lot more. People that are quadriplegic, people that have died, that have lost the time and their ability to live a quality life. And you're over here wasting it. Let's go further back too and think about all the men in World War I and World War II that were fighting to get into the military. They lied about their age. They went to war because they wanted to serve a country that they were proud of. And you're over here whining because somebody beat you on Madden 25. Like, it's not that serious, bro. What really matters is that you're taking care of your physical health. Being obese does not get you anywhere but in the hospital or to the grave. I don't think you want to be there, because clearly you're watching this video and you want to see yourself change. You want to get a lean physique. You want to be able to show your abs. You want to be able to take off your shirt this summer, which you probably don't have much time left because it's literally July 1st as I'm making this video. And we got 6 months left in 2026. But what if, hear me out, that you started today and you started building some momentum, some habits. Start implementing something small by showing up to the gym 3 days a week, by eating a little bit more healthier. We're not talking about going cold turkey, but clearly you gotta have like maybe an 80-20 rule or a 90-10. And think about it. If you start doing those things, you might start to see a little bit of results. People start noticing that, wait, have you lost weight? Hold up. Buddy, you're looking pretty trimmed. Like your clothes are fitting pretty good on you, man. What have you been doing? What's the secret? I want to know what's been going on in your life. Like what's the sudden change? That's what people are going to start to do. And think about it. The people that wouldn't give you the time of day, once you achieve this great physique, and not only in your physicality, but you're also achieved so much more, because it builds up your mental state. It builds up your spiritual state. It builds up so many different skill sets. Think about it. Now you're more knowledgeable on what type of food and the ingredients, the macros, and everything along those lines, how to train properly, how to recover properly, and then even how to treat people, the camaraderie, the community you build when you're in the gym, you're in the supermarket, asking questions, you're building that self-confidence. You're building such a beautiful life. When you start to challenge yourself, when you push yourself in uncomfortable situations, you're going to start seeing different results. I've been there, I'm proof. When you do the hard things, you're going to benefit it more than seeking comfort. It's clear that what you're doing has not worked. And we are creatures of habit, but if you change and you adapt this new route, if you go on the narrow path versus the highway that everyone else is taking that's leading towards mediocrity and obesity and just overall just worthlessness, then you're gonna start seeing new things. That's why it's like a scenic route. It's much harder, it's longer, but the obstacles that you're gonna face only will build more perseverance in your life. We weren't promised an easy life. We were promised a life that was actually going to be fulfilled with knowledge and just lessons along the way. And that's part of life. Are you just going to just settle because it's hard and I don't want to do it and I'm just, no. Embrace the suck. Embrace that it's not going to be easy to lose the weight. And believe me, it's not. But if you just hold on for one more day and one more day over and over again, it's just day one, every single day. When you look back, everything's going to be worth it. You're going to see that it wasn't the destination that you were trying to reach. It was the journey along the way. It was the person, it was the version of you who you were becoming in the process. It's about self-love. It's about knowing that I hold myself to a high standard and that I respect myself so much that I'm not going to go back to the life that I used to live, living like a degenerate and just poisoning my body and giving into my flesh and all these carnal desires. I don't want to be that version of myself, because that wasn't even 100% you. You were half a version. You were coping with being fat. You were coping with not being able to get any girls. You were coping by giving into your vices and saying that, oh, I'll put off what I have to do for another day. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. It's going to be next year soon, buddy. Are you ready yet? Or are you just going to put it off again? Next thing you know, it's going to be 2027 and 2028. And then next off, you're dead. And it might be a little bit dramatic, but a lot of people will just live a life and wonder, why is it happening to me? Why is life just so bad? It's not bad. Life is happening for you. You need to reframe the mindset of why me to, okay, I understand that I only am being tested right now because I'm going to be formed into a diamond. The pressure that I'm receiving right now is only going to build me up into a higher caliber person. You want to be somebody who actually stands out amongst the group, stands out in a crowd, then you're going to have to start changing up the things you do. Being lean is one of them. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. Give me a thumbs up if you got any, and drop a comment down below. And if you want to work one-on-one with me, then click the link in the description. Sheesh, that was a tough one, guys, but hopefully you got some value out of it. I'll catch you later. Peace.